Can you type something in for me? You know what? Later. They can fucking wait. Fucking calls me.
Somebody hurt?
Come here and kill a president. No job, covered fair. One room, no one there. Hey pal, don't despair. You wanna shoot a president? Come on and shoot a president. Surprise, think they can't be winners. First prize often goes to rank winner. How much? $4.50. Ira Johnson, 32. Rubber hands, owls, stamped on the side. All right, give me. Gay kid, failed your test. Dream girl, unimpressed. Show her you're the best. If you can shoot a president, you can get the prize with the big blue eyes. Skinny little pies and those big blue eyes. Easter! Everybody's got the right to be happy. Don't stay mad, life's not as bad as it seems. If you keep your goal in sight, you can climb to any height. Everybody's got the right to their dreams. Deal, mister, I said deal. You wait your turn. It is my turn. I was here first. Watch it now. No violence. Hey, the feeling you're a failure, failing on your tail. Your wife run up for good. Hey, fellow, feel misunderstood. Come here and feel a friend. And oh, what's wrong, boy? Boss, did you come in trouble with you, Tommy? This will bring you some relief. Here, give some hail into its sheath.
You give me price.
Anything you want? I want price.
You give me price.
Only $8. Cheap for anything you want. Everybody's got the right to be different. Even though at times they go to extremes. Aim for what you want to want. Everybody gets a shot. Everybody's got the right to their dreams. Yo, baby, looking for a thrill. The Ferris wheel is that way. No, baby, this requires skill. Okay, you wanna give it a try. Gee, lady, give a guy some room. The bumper cars are that way. hey chief, loud and clear. Everybody's got the right to be happy. Say enough, it's not as tough as it seems. Don't be scared, you won't prevail. Everybody's free to fail. No one can be put in jail for their dreams. Free means your dreams can come true. Be a scholar, make a dollar. Free means they listen to you. Swing and holler, grab them by the collar. Free means you don't have to sit back, sit and put up with the shit. Everybody got the right to some star to shine. Everybody, not the sun, but maybe one of its beams. One of its beams. Rich man, poor man, black or white. Take your apple, take a bite. Everybody just go right to your dreams. Everybody's got the right to their Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States! Abraham Lincoln!
Excuse me.
Someone tell a story, someone sing a song. Every now and then the country goes a little wrong. Every now and then a madman's bound to come along. Doesn't stop the story, story's pretty strong. Doesn't change the song. Johnny Boot was a handsome devil, got up in his rings and fancy silks, had a temper but kept it level. Everybody called him Wilkes. Why did you do it, Johnny? Nobody agrees. You who had everything, what made you bring a nation to its knees? Some say it was your voice had gone, some say it was booze. They say you killed the country, John, because of bad reviews. Johnny lived with grace and glitter, kinda like the lives he lived on stage. Dying in a barn in pain and bitter, 27 years of age. Why did you do it, Johnny? Throw it all away. Why did you do it, boy? Not just destroy the pride and joy of Illinois, but all the USA. Your brother made you jealous, John. You couldn't fill his shoes. Was that the reason? Tell us, John, along with that review.
Down!
They're coming! They'll be here any minute! I need your help. Here, now with me. I gotta wrap this. I can't hold the pail. Johnny, they found us! And we gotta get out of here!
Not till I finish this.
Johnny!
No! Have you seen the papers? Do you know what they are calling me? A common cutthroat, a hired assassin. This one, Such a
You
man!
must have been mad to think we could kill the president and get away with it.
We did get away with it. He was a bloody tyrant, and we brought him down. But I will not have history think I did it for a bag of gold, in some kind of rabbit fit.
Johnny, we have to go.
No, I have to make my case, and I need you to take it down.
We don't have time!
Take it down. And indictment of the former President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, who was here in charge of the following high crimes and misdemeanors.
They say your ship was sinking, John.
1. That you did ruthlessly provoke the war between the states, which cost some 600,000 of my countrymen their lives. 2.
You'd started missing Q.
2. That you could silence your critics in the North by hurling them into prison without benefit of charge or trial. 3.
They say it wasn't Lincoln, John.
Shut up. 3.
You merely had a slew of bad reviews.
I said shut up!
Booth! I have 50 soldiers out here, Booth! Get yourselves up or we'll set fire to the bar! Don't shoot! No!
I have given up my life for one act. Do you understand? Do not let history rob me of its meaning. Pass on the truth. You're the only one who can. Please.
He said, damn you, Lincoln, you had your way. The one you drew out of blue and gray. He said, damn you, Lincoln, and damn the day you threw the U out of USA. He said,
Spin my name, say I did it for the fame. What I did was kill the man who killed my country. Now the Southland will mend. Now this bloody war can end. Because someone slew the tyrant, just as Brutus slew the tyrant.
said, damn you, Lincoln, you righteous whore.
Did you
Turn your spite into civil war.
tell the truth? Tell how it happened. The end doesn't mean that it's over. How surrender is not the end. Tell how the country is not as it was. Where there's blood on the throne. The nation can never again be the hope that it was. The bruises can never be healed. The wounds are forever. How we gave up the field, but we still wouldn't yield. How the Union can never recover from that vulgar, almighty, never, no, country is not what it was. Down my soul, if you must, let my body turn to dust. Let it mingle with the ashes of the country. Let them curse me to hell, leave it to history to tell. What I did well.
The country is not what it was.
Johnny Booth was a headstrong fella. Even he believed the things he said. Some called him noble, some said he yellow. What he was off his head. How could they do it, Johnny? Calling it a cause. You left a legacy of butchery and treason. We took eagerly and thought you'd get applause. But traitors just get jeers and boos, not visits to their graves. While Lincoln, who got mixed reviews, because of you, John now gets only praise. Damn, Johnny, you paved the way for madmen to make us pay. Lots of madmen have had their say, but only for a day. Listen to the stories, hear it in the songs. Angry men don't write the rules, and guns don't right the wrongs. Hurts a while, but soon the country's back where it belongs. And that's the truth. Still and all. Damn you, Booth!
Ladies and gentlemen, a toast to the presidency of the United States, an office which by its mere existence reassures us that the possibilities of life are limitless, an office the mere idea of which reproaches us when we fall short of being all that we can be, a grand, a glorious office to which at least one among us may one day aspire. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this. Hail to the chief! What'd you think? Toast, how did you find it? Stirring, inspirational?
Fuck you!
Father Christmas, undecided. And the young lady.
What? Oh, very nice.
Oh, indeed. Perhaps you'd like to buy a copy of my book. It isn't much, some random musings on the mysteries of creation, truth, Charles Guiteau.
What? I'm sorry, God. I don't know what's the matter with me. I swear I couldn't find my own rear end if it. Nights of Ecstasy by Max Factor. Sign me up, Max. Oh, you want to try it? Please.
Do you know how they make this stuff? They test it out in secret labs on rats and mice and hamsters. They shove it down their throats and they stick it up their asses until the poison blood explodes out of their cancerous guts. That's my thread.
Oh, who is that? I can't quite make him out.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Ah, marvelous president! No need to assassinate a president like that. If I had granted him and nominated, I would not have been compelled to remove that scoundrel who succeeded him, James Garfield.
Ooh, my dearest darling Joe.
Hey! Stupid boy!
Just a bottle, man. Somebody will clean it up.
Somebody will have to make another one.
So?
So what did it so? See this? Ever ask yourself how did this come to be? Well, I tell you how. In the factory where I work, there is an oven. Inside the oven, there are bottles cooking. I stand at the oven door, the door is open. 1200 degrees. I hold my breath, I breathe in, my insides cook like the bottles. The bell rings, and I reach into the oven. I wear gloves. Inside the gloves, my hands are rubbed with grease, wrapped with rags, but still each time my hands begin to burn. I take a bottle's out, and I carry the crystal which is soft. With all the bottles touch, they break. The burning pieces, they fall on me. My hair, my claws. From this I have a mark. Will always be like this. From this I have a scar. Will never go away. For this I am paid 6 cents an hour. 6. Unless one of the bottles breaks. Then I'm paid 5. This is my job. This is the summer I will not make another one. Really know what you think.
I think you should get another job.
Other job. There is no other job.
Don't be ridiculous! Look at me! I have been an attorney, an evangelist, I have sold insurance, I am a celebrated author. Last week, I was a bill collector. Next week, I'm going to be the ambassador of France.
I can't be no celebrated author. I can't be no ambassador of France.
Can! Do you know your problem? You're a pessimist. This isn't Poland, old boy. This is America, the land of opportunity.
Opportunity for who? For him? For you? No, this is the opportunity for me. Orders! Go on, break it. See how it feels? It'll feel good. Just try it. Break the bottle. Break it!
You know, you really ought to do something about that stomach.
I do everything about this stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I give up water. No. I give up smokes. No good. I quit my work. No good. I move on my everything. No good. I take a payment shop. No good. Nothing. No good. Nothing. Nothing. No.
Have you considered shooting Franklin Roosevelt?
You think that's good?
It couldn't hurt. Men at some time are masters of their fates. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars. It's in ourselves that we are underlings. That was President-elect Franklin D. Roosevelt, ladies and gentlemen, speaking to a crowd of supporters here in Miami's beautiful Bayfront Bar. A group of notables are pressing in around the President-elect bar. There's Mayor Anton Cermak of Chicago. There's been a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a shot. Wait, I can't see. No, Mr. Roosevelt is waving. He's all right, but Mayor Cermak has been hit. The police have somebody in custody. And the immigrant, Giuseppe Zangara. Ladies and gentlemen, we take you now to a group of eyewitnesses who will tell us what they saw.
We're crowded up close and I see this guy. He's squeezing by. I catch his eye. I say, look, where do you think you're trying to go, boy? Go, boy. I say, listen, you're running and pulling that stunt. No gentleman pushes their way to the front. I say, move to the back, which he does with the grunt. Which is how I say Roosevelt.
Then, behind in my seat, I get up to clap. I feel this tap. I turn this sap. He says he can't see. I say, fine, I'll laugh and go sit on it, which is how I say.
When he climbed on a chair, he was aiming down, I was standing right there, so I pushed it as hard as I could in the air, which is how I say Roosevelt.
Lucky I was there. That's why you were standing back too far.
That's why when he aimed, he missed the car.
Just lucky I was there. Or we'd have been left bereft of FDR.
You think that I'm scared?
No scare.
You think that I care?
No care.
I look at the world.
No good. Nowhere. Nowhere. When I am a boy, no school. I work in the ditch. No Sweet pie in Washington, to cope with the stomach in Washington. I go down to Miami, kill Roosevelt. Nobody. Men with their money, they can protect everything. Roosevelt, Hoover, no matter no difference. You think I care who I kill? I don't care who I kill. So listen to me.
The crowd's breaking up when I hear these shots, and I mean lots.
I caught red flags.
Spotted
My
him.
stomach was tied in knots.
To a barrel.
And what happened was this, he was blowing a kiss.
She
I
was
was
so
thinking
devoted.
that on this feather and bliss.
When you think that we might have deceived him, it's lucky we were there.
It was a historical event.
Worth every penny that we spent. Just lucky we were there.
Don't you think about that? Get up closer!
I saw right away he was insane. Lois is my husband. We're from Maine.
He told me to sit, but
I said no, sir. This was a vacation, a real success.
Are you with the press?
Yes.
Oh, God, I'm a mess.
so left-wing foreigner, that's my guess.
I wasn't a fan, just fantastic.
You think I am left? No left. No right. No anything. Only Americans. I gotta have nothing. No luck. No earnings. I gotta no smart. No school, but I gotta no modern tools. I gotta American. American nothing. And why there's no potato? Because I gotta no potato. Because only capitalist and potato. No right.
I was there. I was prepared to stand the czar.
No story.
Just lucky I was there.
Who cares after that? Who's rich? Nothing.
What does a man do when before his eyes he sees a vision of a new hope dawning for his toiling, agonizing body? What does a man do when at last he realizes his suffering is caused not by the cruelty of fate, but by the injustice of his fellow human beings? What does a man do when he sees those dear to be starved, when he himself is starved? What does he do? What does he do? What does he do? What does he do? What does a man do? What does he do?
Goldman,
I am Emma Goldman. Who are you?
my name is Cholgosh. Leon Cholgosh, I would like to speak with you.
I'm sorry, but I have a train to catch.
Miss Goldman! I was in the hall last night. I heard your speech. It's very good.
Thank you. The Cossacks of the Chicago Police Department seem to feel otherwise.
They're the vilest scum in the world.
You haven't seen much of the world, have you, Mr. Cholgosh?
No. Yes. I have been to Buffalo. Rochester, Cleveland.
Yes? And when were you in Cleveland?
Last week,
And Rochester?
the week before.
And the week before you weren't up. You have been following me. Why? Answer me, why? To spy on me? To inform on my associates?
Goldman, I am in love with you. I am in love with you.
Ah, that's different. Thank you, Mr. Cholgosh. Leon. Unfortunately, I do not have time to be in love with you. I am speaking tonight in St. Louis, and if I miss my train, the Cossacks there will have to find somebody else's arms to break. Goodbye, Leon.
Miss Goldman, wait. Miss Goldman, I am alone. No one. Nothing. I'm a grown man, 27, yet I have no life. What do I know? Nothing. What have I learned? Nothing. What have I done? Nothing.
I'll tell you what you have done. Since you are a little boy, no more than a child, you have permitted yourself to be brutalized and beaten down, brought to the brink of madness by despair and desperation so that other men no worthier than you, might live their lives in ease and comfort. This is what you have done. This is what they have done to you. Am I right? Come, Leon. Come. You are a beautiful young man.
Of course I.
No, your life has made you beautiful. Your suffering has made you fun. I give my love freely, Leon. If I had time, I would give it to you, but I don't. So instead, I will give you something else, something you can embrace with more passion than you can any woman.
What is this?
An idea, Leon, an idea of social justice, of a world in which men are not merely created equal, but allowed to live that way.
And this is your idea?
Not mine alone. Not mine. Good God, I have to go.
Miss Goldman, if you please, I would like to walk into the station there.
It's a free country. That was a joke.
May I?
You may. They make us servants, Leon. We do not make servants of each other.
Sorry, could you give me a hand with this? Thanks. I've got the extra crispy. I hope that's okay. And they were out of fries, so I got onion
I
rings.
can't believe they even sell this stuff, man. It's so plastic.
Plastic. Oh, plastic, yeah. It's really plastic.
So how can you buy it?
Me, I don't. I mean, unless, stuck at the beauty parlor and I haven't done the marketing, and it's time to pick Billy up at Little League.
Charlie says that fast food is a stinking swill Americans lap up the way a dog returns to its own vomit. Charlie says that in America, the chickens are finally coming home to roost, rotting and reeking with the oozing pus of a society devouring its own anus.
Who's Charlie?
Charlie Manson.
Charlie Manson, the mass murderer. Is he a friend of yours?
I'm his lover and his slave.
Yeah. It's really weird. I knew a guy named Charlie Manson back in high school. I also knew a guy named Guy Lombardo. God, what a dream though. He was captain of the football team.
Charlie says that football is a form of slavery in which the black man's speed and strength are ruthlessly exploited by the racist ruling class. Charlie says that one day the black man will throw off his chains and lash back at the pigs who have tormented him. Charlie says that in the Armageddon which ensues, women will be raped and disemboweled, men will be castrated, lynched, and burned alive, blood and gore will choke our streets. Then, after the two sides have wiped each other out, Charlie will emerge as king of the new order with me beside him as his queen.
I love your beads.
My what?
Your beads. I must have spent an hour on Haight Street looking for a string of beads like that. All I found were things. The salesman told me they were groovy, but I don't think they're groovy. I think yours are groovy. In fact, I think they're psychedelic. What's so funny?
Groovy, psychedelic. The way you talk, you sound like a narc.
Well, I am a narc.
What?
I mean, I was. They fired me.
Who fired you?
The FBI.
You worked for the FBI?
Right before I was a CPA. No, wait. Right after. Who was my husband then, Jack? No. Jack was when I had amnesia.
You had amnesia?
You're kidding me, I did. It's a joke. It's like if I had amnesia, then I couldn't remember anything, including that I had amnesia.
Are you making all this up?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not, but I don't know. Was I really with the Women's Army Corps? Have I really had 5 husbands? If I had 4 kids, where are they?
I was like you once. Lost, confused, piece of shit. Then I met Charlie. I was sitting on the beach in Venice and I just had this big fight with my daddy about, I don't know, my eye makeup or the bombing of Cambodia. He said I was a drug addict and a whore and I should get out of his house forever.
I think there's a new perfume called Charlie.
I went to the beach and I sat down on the sand and I just cried. It felt like I was disappearing. It was like the whole world was dividing into 2 parts. Me and then everybody else. And then suddenly this guy comes down the beach, this dirty-looking little elf, and he smiled at me, this twinkly little devil smile, and he said, "Your daddy kicked you out." He knew. Your daddy kicked you out. But how did he know? My daddy didn't tell him, so who could have? God. God sent this dirty-looking little elf to save a little girl lost on the beach. And then he smiled at me again and he touched my hair and off he went. And for a minute, I just watched him go. But then I ran and caught his hand. And until they arrested him for stabbing Sharon Tate, I never let it go. What's wrong?
He reminds me of my daddy.
Colonel Sanders?
My daddy was like you, Daddy. I loved him so much. And he said he loved me, and then he threw me out.
Let's kill him.
Okay, how? What are you doing?
I'm giving him the evil eye.
That's a picture on a box of chicken.
It's a graven image. Charlie taught us how to do it.
And you can really kill someone like that? Wow. This is niche. You think it's working? Yeah. Okay. Let's try this.
So, where are you from?
West Virginia. What's the matter?
That's where Charlie's from.
You are kidding me. Where in West Virginia?
Charleston.
That is where I'm from. You don't suppose.
My Charlie rides a Harley Davidson he says he's had since high school.
My Charlie smoked cools with the filters bitten off.
My Charlie has eat shit and die tattooed on his chest.
My Charlie and your Charlie are the same.
He knew he was just a kid.
Skinny legs and acne and no chin.
Could you tell he was the son of God?
Absolutely.
It takes a lot of men to make a gun. Come, friends, many men to make a gun. Men of the mines to dig the iron, men of the mills to forge the steel, men of machines to turn the battle, mold the breaker, shape the wheel. It takes a lot of men to make a gun. One gun.
And all you have to do is move your little finger, and you can change the world. Why should you be blue when you move your little finger? Prove I'm just a little finger, and I change the world.
What a wonder is the gun, what a versatile invention, first of all when you began. Everybody pays attention when you think about the gun. Think of all that it can do. Remove a scoundrel, unite a party, preserve a union, sail of my heart. Ensure my future, peace and stormy, and then the world will see that I am not and all you have to do is squeeze your little finger, ease your little finger back. You can change the world. Oh, man, the loss is true. You trust your little finger. Just a single little finger can change the world.
I got this really great gun. Shit, where is it? No, it's really great. Wait, shit, where is it? It's just 38, but it's a gun. You can make escape. Nothing wrong with the gun. Even if you fail it. LCPR, where you stand. This wasn't sale. It come out the shoe. Well, actually, the shoe was too. No, that's not it. Shit, I had a new gun. Yeah, there it is. And all you have to do is hook your little finger. Hook your little finger out. Shit, I shot it.
You can change the world. Simply follow through and look. Your little finger can slow them down to a crawl.
Show them all.
Big and small. It took a little finger no time to
Change the world.
A gun kills many men before it's done. Hundreds, long before you shoot the gun. Men in the mines and in the steel mills, men in machines will die for what? Something to buy, a watch, a shoe, a gun, a thing to make the bosses richer. But a gun claims many men before it's done. Just one more.
Oh gosh, working man, born in the middle of Michigan. Opened a ball and away he ran to the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo.
Buffalo. So all of a sudden how things were run. 10 times a waste and it's 19-1. Some men have everything and some have none. So rise and shine. In the USA you can work your way to the head of the line.
Sing the line, ladies and gentlemen, line forms here to meet the President of the United States. Sing the line to shake hands with President William McKinley.
Joe, gosh, quiet man, worked out a quiet and simple plan. Stroll of a morning all spick and span to the temple of music by the Tower of Light at the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo. In Buffalo. Saw McKinley there in the sun. Heard McKinley say, let's have fun. Some men have everything and some have none, but that's just fine. In the USA, you can work your way to the head of the line. Gave him a thrill. Sold him a bill. Who wanna kill a man of goodwill like?
Doesn't the president look marvelous? So round and prosperous.
Do you know what his favorite dish is? It was in the papers. Beef!
I'm told in his spare time he enjoys collecting coins.
Want a sip?
Oh, thank you.
Joe, gosh, angry man, said I will do what a poor man can. Yes, and there's no more fitting than in the temple of music by the Tower of Light, between the fountain of abundance and the court of levies and the great American Exposition in Buffalo. In Buffalo. Wrapped in a handkerchief round his gun, said nothing wrong about what I've done. Some men have everything and some have none. That's my design. The idea wasn't mine alone, but mine, and that's the sign. In the USA, you can have your say, you can set your goals and seize the day. You've been given the freedom to work your way to the head of the line. To the head of the line.
Hello, Mr. Bernstein? Lenny? How you doing? My name is Sam Bick. We've never met. You're a world-renowned composer and conductor who travels the world over, enjoying one success after another. And I'm an out-of-work tire salesman, so I guess that's not surprising. But I hope you'll take a few minutes out of your busy schedule to listen to this tape, which you just opened in the mail. And if you can't listen to it now, maybe you could listen to it tonight. I love that song! What a melody and what a sentiment! Tonight, I'll meet my love tonight. Where is she, Lenny? Give me a hint! Lenny, you're a modest kind of guy. I know that. But you'll indulge me for a minute if I say something from the heart. You're a genius. Yes, you are. And you know why? Because you understand what people want. You have their ear. You make them listen, Lenny. No one listens. Are you listening? No one listens. Well, if you're hearing this, I guess you're listening now, right? So, with all due respect, deferring to your stature in the world of music, classical and semi-classical, I want to offer you a small piece of advice. Hey, I know what you're thinking. Who the hell is Sam Bick with his fat ass and his tongue on ride to give a shit on guys such as yourself advice? Well, Lenny, it's a fact that my unwillingness to compromise my principles and kiss ass, like some people I can mention, has cost me the so-called good life, which others have enjoyed. So be it, Len, fuck me, fuck you. Lenny, listen to one small piece of advice from a true fan.
Forget the long hair shit and write what you write best. Love songs. They're what we need. They're what the world needs. Lonely Town, Maria, tender melodies to cherish for a lifetime. Timeless strains which linger in the memory and the heart. Love, Lenny. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Love makes the world go round. Well, not exactly. Bullshit makes the world go round. You know that all too well. A worldly guy such as yourself. You know the world's a vicious, stinking pit of emptiness and pain. Well, not for long. I'm gonna change things, Lenny. I'm gonna drop a 747 onto the White House and incinerate Dick Nixon. It's gonna make the news. You're gonna hear about it, and I know what you're gonna ask yourself. What kind of a world is this where a decent stand-up guy like Sam Vick has to crash a plane into the president to make a point? You're gonna wonder if you want to go on living in a world like that. Well, let me tell you, Len, you do. And you know what? So you can keep on writing love songs. Yes! There's a gorgeous world out there. A world of unicorns and waterfalls and puppy dogs. And you can save it, Len, through the medium of your God-given talent. Do it, Lenny. Save the world. Is that too much to ask? Oh, and Lenny, one more thing. When you hear about my death, you're going to wonder if there was something more you could have done. Lenny, you did everything you could. Well, maybe not everything. Maybe not absolutely everything, you know? Maybe one day you could have picked up a phone, just picked up a phone and said, "Hey, Sammy, how's it going? Hang in there, Sam. This one's for you." How long would that have taken you? A minute? A half a minute? That was too much, wasn't it? Probably had your limo, double park, you and your shit-hot buddies had a plane to catch to Paris, France for dinner and a blowjob. Hey, I understand. I understand too well, my friend. You're just like all the rest of them. Jonas Salk, Jack Anderson, Hank Aaron. You knew where I was! You all did! And you know what you did? You left me there! You jerks! You shits! You pricks! You had your chance! And now it's too damn late! Fuck me! Fuck you! I'm out of here. I'm history, man. Understand? I'm history. I like to be in America. Okay, by being America. Now to the door in America. Welcome aboard in America.
You play guitar?
What? No,
You're playing it.
I play a little, just for myself.
Can you play Sympathy for the Devil?
No.
How about Helter Skelter?
No!
What can you play?
I write my own songs.
Yeah? Let me hear one.
I told you, I just play for myself.
Sound like I'm not here.
Would you leave me alone, please?
Ooh, who's this, your girlfriend? Who is she?
She's young, all right?
She looks like a whore.
She is a whore, so what? I'm gonna save her from all that.
Full of it.
Yeah. Read what it says.
Dear John, I will love you forever. One day you will come for me and we will occupy the White House and the peasants will drool with envy.
See?
This photograph is a property of Columbia Pictures. Any reason?
Give me that!
That's a picture of a movie star.
did. I've been to her dorm. I call her up. I've seen her movie 16 times.
You see this guy? I'm his girlfriend. I kiss him. I fuck him. I do stuff for him. You wouldn't even understand. Does she do that for you? Does she kiss you? Does she fuck you?
Get out of here.
You don't even have a girlfriend.
Get out!
Fruit!
My dearest Jody, I am humiliated by my weakness and my impotence. But Jody, I can change. I'll prove to you that I can change with one brave, historic act. I will win your love now and for all eternity. Love, John. Nothing. You are wind and water and sky. Jody, tell me, Jody, how I can earn your love. I would swim oceans, I would move mountains, I would do anything for you. What do you want me to do? I'm unworthy of your love. Jody, Jody, let me prove worthy of your love. Tell me how I can earn your love.
shooting and your lunch.
I'm practicing.
Practice makes perfect. Has your aim improved?
I couldn't hit William Howard Taft if he were sitting on my lap.
Show me your form.
What?
The way you shoot.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
The problem is your feet. To shoot well, you must plant your feet and hold the gun out with a straight, stiff arm. Here, let me show you. First the feet. And then the arm.
Like this?
You know, you are a very handsome woman.
Well, thank you.
How would you like to be the wife of the ambassador to France?
That would be nice.
Let me steal the kiss.
No, I don't think so.
One little kiss.
Stop.
Oh, a coquette, eh?
Let go of me.
I want a kiss!
Are you all right?
I am more than all right. I am extraordinary. I am to be reckoned with. I am the next ambassador to France.
Your train is on track 6, Mr. President.
President Garfield,
Yes?
I want to be ambassador to France.
I'm sorry.
I want to be ambassador to France.
Mad as I have you.
I am going to the Lordy. I am so glad. I am going to the Lordy. I am so glad. I am going to the Lordy. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. I am going to the Lord.
Come all ye Christians and learn from a sinner. Charlie Guiteau, bound and determined he'd wind up for dinner. Charlie had dreams that he wouldn't let go. Said nothing to it, I want it, I'll do it, I'm Charles J. Guiteau. Charlie Guiteau never said never or heard the word no. Faced with disaster, his heart would beat faster, his smile would just grow. And he'd say, on the right side, on the right side, on the right side of the road. This is the land of opportunity. Here's the lightning, use the sword. Wait till you see tomorrow. Tomorrow you get your reward. You can be sad or you could be president. You're just the right side.
I am going to the Lordy.
Charlie Guiteau drew a crowd to his trial, led them in prayer, said I killed Garfield, I'll make no denial, I was just acting for someone up there. The Lord's my employer and now he's my lawyer, so do what you dare. Charlie said, hell, if I am guilty, then God is as well. But God was acquitted and Charlie committed until he should hang. Still he sang.
Look on the right side, on the right side.
Is everything all set?
Yeah, everything is great. I just shot my dog.
Dog? You brought your dog to an assassination?
What was I supposed to do with him? Leave him in the car? And come back and find the couch all chewed up? No thanks.
How could you do something so dumb? How could
He's dead, all right? Let's drop him.
Hey, Mom, I didn't know the 60 cents. Aren't your kids?
School was closed. I forgot to check the schedule. Okay?
This is incredible. Mom,
What is
I
it?
didn't know the 50 cents.
I gave you $1.
It's $1.50
For an ice
It's
cream?
not an ice cream, it's a buffalo bill. The item made of M&M's and the nose is made of bubble gum.
$1.50 is too much for an ice
It's
cream.
not an ice cream.
You'll have to get something
I
else.
don't want something
I'm
else.
sorry.
You promised.
Did not promise.
Yes, you did.
I did not, and I'm not giving you another 50 cents for a buffalo bill, period.
Jesus Christ.
Just ignore him. Billy, stop it. I said stop.
An asshole.
He has a learning disability.
He's an asshole.
You're an asshole.
You're a stupid asshole.
Teenage slut.
Stupid housewife.
I would rather be a stupid housewife than a teenage slut sitting in some stupid mall someplace listening to some stupid music with a bunch of stupid girlfriends. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. No wonder you wound up with a creep like Charlie Manson.
Me? What about you with your 5 husbands? At least Charlie's a son of God.
Charlie is an asshole.
You take that back.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
This is ridiculous. Look, we came here to kill the president. Let's just kill him and go home, okay?
Yeah, right. You check your gun?
Of course I checked my gun.
It's loaded.
Of course it is loaded.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't be much use if it wasn't loaded, would it? Oh, shit!
Need some help?
No, that's okay.
Oh, my pleasure. Hey, more careful with these things. They're bullets. Good doggy.
I think that's all of them.
Hang on, there's something in my ear.
Thanks, mister.
Ford, Jerry Ford.
President Jerry Ford?
Have it your way. Have it your way. You know what my way is? Hot. How about a hamburger that's fucking hot? Don't blame me, I'm from Massachusetts! Dick, you still there, babe? Sorry about that. 10 miles from the airport, I'm starting to lose it here. Stay with me, baby. Talk me down. You know, Dick, in this the waning hours of your administration, it seems appropriate to look back at your long years of public service and to conclude that as our president, you really bit the big one. Wazoo City, babe, what can I say? And you know what? This cracks me up. I voted for you. Yes, I gave you my vote, my sacred democratic trust. You know what you did? You pissed all over it. Oh, what the hell, guys like you piss all over everything. You piss all over the country, you piss all over yourselves, you piss all over me. Yeah, I know. Sam, don't say it. You're my main man. Tosh my people. You're the backbone of the nation. Sammy, shut up, Dick! I'm talking now, all right? I'm talking, and you're listening! Hey, you seen the papers lately? Grandma lives in Hatton Crate. Sewerage closes. Jersey beaches. Shorty Prince buys Howard Johnson. What the hell is going on here, Dick? It wasn't supposed to be like this. It wasn't, but it is. Schmucks like you're telling us it isn't? Everything's fine. It's great. It's Miller time. What Miller time? The woods are burning, Dick. What can we do? We want to make things better. How? Well, let's hold an election. Great. The Democrat says he'll fix everything, the Republicans fucked up. The Republican says he'll fix everything, the Democrats fucked up. Who's telling us the truth? Who's lying? Someone's lying. Who? Read, guess, argue, but deep down we know that we don't know. How can we? Oil embargoes, megatons and holes in the ozone. Who can understand this crap? We need to believe, to trust like little kids that someone wants what's best for us. Someone's looking out for us, that someone loves us. Do they? No, they lie to us. They lie about what's right, they lie about what's wrong, they lie about the fucking hamburgers! And when we realize they're lying, really realize it in our gut, then we get terrified. Then we get scared. Like children, waking in the dark, we don't know where we are. I had a bad dream. Mommy, Daddy, Sammy had a nightmare. And then Daddy comes in and takes me in his arms and says, "It's okay, Sammy. Daddy's here. I love you, kid." Your Mommy doesn't, but I do. And then Mommy comes and holds me tight and says, "I got you, Bubba. I'm here for you." Your daddy isn't, but I am. And then where are we? What do we do? Who do we believe? Who do we trust? What do we do? We do the only thing we can do. We kill the president.
I did it because it is wrong for one much service, and other men to have none. I did it to bring down the government of Abraham Lincoln and to avenge the ravaged South.
I did it to prove to her my everlasting love.
I did it to make them listen to Charlie.
I did it because my belly was on fire.
I did it to preserve the Union and promote the sale of my book.
I did it so my friends would know where I was coming from.
My pride.
I did it because no one cared about the poor man's pain.
I did it so I'd know where I was coming from.
I did it because the bosses made my belly burn.
I did it so she'd pay attention.
That I'd have someplace to come
Don't
from.
I get a
I
prize?
did it because they said I'd be ambassador to France.
I did it so they would suffer in the North
I
the way we
deserve a
suffered in
fucking
the South.
prize.
I did it so there'd be a trial and Charlie would get to be a witness and he'd be on TV and he'd say,
My prize.
I did it to make people listen.
They promised me you
She wouldn't take my phone calls. Because I want my
Need a nickel, you just shed a little blood, and a lot of people shed a lot of tears. Yes, you made a little moment and you stirred a little mud, but it didn't fix the stomach, and you drunk your final bud, and it didn't help the workers, and it didn't heal the country, and it didn't make them listen, and they never said we're sorry.
It's never gonna happen, is it? No, sir.
Never.
No, we're never gonna get the prize.
no one listens.
Are we never? No, it doesn't make a bit of difference, does it? Spread the word. Where's my prize?
I just heard on the news where the mailman won the lottery. Goes to show when you lose, what you do is try again. You can be what you choose, from a mailman to a president. There are prizes all around you if you're wise enough to see the delivery boys on Wall Street and the usherettes a rock star.
Right, it's never gonna happen, is it? Is it? No,
No, never to the day our lives.
Spread the word.
The ones that are gonna even care if we're alive. They
Never.
spread the word. We're alive. So listen, listen, listen.
There's another national anthem playing, the one you cheer at the ballpark.
Where's my prize?
It's the other national anthem saying, if you want to hear, it says
Go kick it.
it says never, it says sorry, loud and clear, it says listen to the tune that keeps sounding in the distance on the outside, coming to the ground, to the hearts that go on pounding, to the sound getting louder every year. Listen to the sound, take a look around, hear the our national anthem, those are the ones that can get into the ballpark, spread the word.
won the lottery.
That was the Blue Ridge Boys, Comedy Serenade. And now we take you live to KTEX reporter Mary.
Oh, sorry, I was just browsing. Please, carry on with whatever you are. Is that the right time? Yes? I don't know what's the matter with this night. Excuse me for a moment.
Speaking to you from Love Field, where the president's plane has just touched down and is taxiing towards us across the tarmac. We understand the president intends to speak briefly here at the airport before proceeding into Dallas, where...
My dearest Marina, today I end my life so that your life can begin. Oh, I'm sorry, was that your...
Fuck you.
We seem to have gotten off on the wrong foot here. It's my fault. I should never... You're not leaving, are you? Come on, no good. Ali!
What did you call me?
Ali. You used to like that nickname back in Mills. Marina said Lee sounded Chinese, so she called you Ali. Of course, I wouldn't have to call you Ali.
I knew what Marina called me.
Well, I know lots about you, Lee. What is it? Born in New Orleans, October 18th, 1939. Father, Robert, died before your birth. Crazy mother, Marguerite. Dropped out of school at 17, joined the Marines. Court-martialed twice. Defected to the Soviet Union, October 1959. Defected back June 1962. Married Marina Mikulavna. 2 children, June and Rachel. Current employment, stock boy, Texas School Book Depository, Dallas, Texas. Oh, happened this morning. Depressed over your estrangement from a wife who views you as a dismal and pathetic failure, you rose before dawn, kissed your sleeping children, put your last $100 and your wedding ring into a Demitas cup, which Marina's mother gave you for a wedding present, and came here to kill yourself.
Who are you?
I'm your friend, Lee.
I don't have any friends.
Yes, you do. You just haven't met them yet.
Show me your badge.
Well, what?
You bastards think you're so smart. I know my rights, okay? You try to interrogate me in my place of business, I could sue you for harassment.
You think I'm with the FBI?
I have a right to see your badge.
Search me. You think I have a badge? Come on, Lee, search me. The FBI. You really love those morons, don't you? Well, hell, why wouldn't you? No one else cares if you live or die. Those guys can't get enough of you. How was you today, Lee? You selling the secrets to the Soviets? You sabotaging the defense plasma? Come on, keep up your shoes and tell us all about it.
Fuck you, whoever you are.
Lee, I'm sorry. It's sad. I mean, it's all you ever want, isn't it? Someone who won't leave you alone. Someone who wants to hear about your day. Someone, anyone. Your mother, Mother Russia, the Marines, your wife, Marina. Attention must be paid.
What does that mean?
That's on play. I'm a salesman, a man very much like you, independent, proud, a decent man who tries and tries but never gets a break, so he does something dumb. When things go really sour, when he realizes his whole life has been a failure built on lies, he kills himself. And when he's dead, his wife stands at his grave and says, attention must be paid. She has to beg the world to pay attention to this poor, misguided nobody. Tell you something. I am an actor, Lee, and I am a good one. Willie Loman, that's a part I could never play. And I don't think you should play it either.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you want, Lee?
You know so much, why don't you tell me?
You want what everybody wants, to be appreciated, to be valued, be in other people's
thoughts for them to think of you and smile. You are someone who loves you, Lee. Right? Isn't that it?
Yes.
Forget it. It's never gonna happen. Thanks. Keep your phone.
I am gonna kill myself. Don't you think I've given it up?
I think you're gonna kill yourself because you think that's how to get it. When I'm dead, and they'll be sorry. When I'm dead, then they will know how much they love me. When you close your eyes, you'll probably see the funeral, don't you, Lee? A gentle rain is falling. Everyone has umbrellas.
Shut up.
There's Marina weeping quietly. Your sovereign children clutching at his skirt. Your mom, your dad, every boss that ever fired
Shut
you.
the fuck up!
Sorry, Lee, it's just so childish. It's so dumb.
You think it's dumb? If I shouldn't kill myself, then what should I do? Go home and beg her to take me back? Plead with her, beat her up?
You tried all that. It doesn't work.
I know it doesn't work! So tell me what I should do!
You should kill the president of the United States.
What?
He's playing that at the airport 15 minutes ago. He's coming into town to make a speech. His motorcade's gonna go right past this window. When it does, you shoot him.
You're nuts.
Maybe I am. So
What? I didn't come here to shoot the president.
he didn't come here to get shot.
I'm not a murderer.
Who said you were?
You just said I should kill the president.
Hey, you kill a president? It is a murder. Murder is a tawdry little crime. It's born of greed or lust or liquor. Adulterers and shopkeepers get murdered. But when a president gets killed, when Julius Caesar got killed, he was assassinated. And the man who did it, Brutus. Ah, well, you know his name. Brutus assassinated Caesar, what, 2,000 years ago. And here's a high school dropout with a $1.25 an hour job in Dallas, Texas, who knows who he was. And they say fame is fleeting.
This is stupid. Up here on the 6th floor, what would I do? Throw school books at him?
What's in the package?
What package?
Package you brought into work today. What's in it?
Curtain rods?
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Maria wanted me.
And the man like a cock out of 6.5 millimeter, stopping range 900 yards. Sights already been adjusted.
Who are you?
My name is John Wilkes Booth, Lee.
John Wilkes Booth shot Abraham Lincoln.
Attention has been paid. All your life, you have wanted to be a part of something big. You are finally going to get your wish!
What is this?
This is the past you never had, the future you'd abandon. It's called history, Lee.
My name is Charles Cateau. I assassinated President James Garfield.
Leon Czolgosz, William McKinley.
Sam Vick. I'm gonna try to kill Dick Nixon.
John Hinckley, Ronald Reagan.
Annette Brown,
Sarah Jane Moore.
Gerald Ford.
Senegal. FBI. I don't get this.
It's simple, Lee.
You are going to bring us back and make us possible.
We're in your debt, old boy.
This bud's for you, baby.
What's he doing?
Leave. I'm sorry, I know things are happening kind of fast here, but you can't leave now.
No, watch me.
You have a responsibility here.
Do to you?
Yes.
It's responsible to me and to no one else.
Not anymore. 50 years from now, they'll still be arguing about the grassy knoll or the mafia or some human crowd behind the stockade fence. But this, right here, right now, this is the real conspiracy. And you are part of it.
Get out of my way.
Listen to me, Lee. You have to do this now. You won't get another chance.
So what? So I'll do something else. I'll shoot my wife. I'll shoot my kids. I won't shoot anyone. Who cares?
Who wants to know who cares? I care! But the fact is that he was not educated! I'm sorry. Sorry. John. Yes, sir. John, Lee was we had a dog. What was his name?
Tex,
The Marine sent him to radar school. What?
the Naval Air Station, Jacksonville, Florida.
The KGB official who debriefed him in the Kremlin. What was his name and rank?
Lieutenant Colonel Boris Skutsov.
18 years from now, when John tries to assassinate President Reagan, they're going to search his room. And you know what they're going to find? Every book about you ever written.
Can I have your autograph?
Take a look, Lee. You know what that is? That's America. The land where any kid can grow up to be president. The shining city, Lee. It shines so bright you have to shade your eyes. But in here, this is America too. The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. An American said that, and he was right. But let me tell you something. There are no lives of quiet desperation in here. Desperation, yes. But quiet, I don't think so. Not today. Today, we are going to make a joyful noise. This is the big one. You are the big one. You are the one who's gonna sum it all up and blow it all wide open. I have seen the future, Lee. And you are it.
And now the motorcade is turning into Elm Street. There's someone holding up a banner, all the way with JFK. The president is smiling and waving as his car heads for Dealey Plaza, where it will swing past the Texas Book Depository and onto the trademark, where
People will hate you. They will hate you with a passion. Imagine, people have passionate feelings about Lee Harvey Oswald. Someone help me!
Per favore, ti prego, ti supplico. Please, we beseech you. Noi siamo disparati
We are the holiest ones, the lost ones.
Viviamo la nostra vita in esilio. We live our lives in exile. Rimpatriati nella nostra terra. Expatriates in our own country. Siamo portati sin dalla nascita
We
disperati.
drift from birth to death, despairing.
Inconsolabili.
Inconsolable.
Ma attraverso le tue azioni
To you, to your acts.
possiamo sperare.
We dare to hope.
Attraverso le tue azioni ravvivendoci, dandoci senso.
You and your act we are revived and given meaning.
Ognuno della nostra vita, delle
Our
nostre azioni
lives,
diventano
our acts shall give it meaning.
le nostre frustrazioni svansi.
Our frustrations fall
I
away.
nostri sogni profondi diventano veri.
Fondest dreams come true.
Sì,
Today,
attraverso te siamo rinati.
we are reborn.
We need you, Lee.
No, you were just footnotes in a history book.
Disappointed office seeker.
Deranged immigrants, inglorious actor.
Without you, we're a bunch of freaks.
With you, we are a force of history.
We become immortal. Finally, we
To
belong
one another.
To the nation,
to the ages. Bring us together, babe.
If you think you can't connect to us.
You think you empower us? Empower us! It's in your grasp, Lee. All you have to do is move your little finger. You can close the New York Stock Exchange.
Shut down the schools in Indonesia.
Florence, Italy, a woman will leap from the Duomo, clutching a picture of your victim and cursing your name.
your wife will weep.
His wife will weep.
The world will be grief beyond imagining.
Despair.
The death of innocence and hope.
The bitter burdens that you bear.
Their truths you carry in your heart, you will share them with the world.
You have the power of Pandora's box, Lee. Open it. And you.
We're your family.
I respect you.
Make us proud of you.
I admire you.
You are
This dream child. Let's go. Family.
president's been shot.
I'll remember it forever. And I thought where I was when I was doing something just broke.
The president's been shot.
My God. I was running near the ridge, plowing and working at the plant.
I was halfway through correcting these
When my wife, needless might, she comes tearing across the field like the foreman.
It runs Billy.
I knew he was crying.
He was crying.
She was crying. I'll remember it forever.
And I thought,
The president's been shot.
you know what? There are presidents who aren't worth a lot.
I can feel
There's the kind that gets elected then forgot. Mr. Garfield, he's a hack.
They'll look at me.
He's a joke. Still something just broke.
The president is rallying. The president is sinking. The president is dead.
Something just broke.
Exchange.
Something just made a dent.
I can see
Something just broke. I know it's a Friday, only for a moment.
exactly.
Something got bent. Something just went wrong. Potato soup just went a little dark. Something just
And I wondered
was scared.
what would
Something
follow.
to be mended.
Wondered beyond.
Something we'll have to weather, bringing us all together. It's only for a moment. Maybe it hasn't really ended. Something just been suspended. Something just stirred.
And I thought to myself,
Just spoke.
and I thought,
I kept thinking,
something just spoke. Something I wish I hadn't heard. Something we lingered in the word.
Fix it up fast, please.
Till it's just smoke.
till it's something just passed. Nothing ever lasts.
Nothing but moments.
Just an awful moment. Something just.
Everybody's got the right to be happy. Don't be mad, life's not as bad as it seems.
If you keep your golden sight, you can climb to any height. Everybody's got the right to their dreams.
Everybody's got the right to be different.
If you wanna be different,
At times they call you extreme.
go to extreme.
Everybody can prevail.
Everybody's free to fail.
No one can be put in jail for their dreams. Free means that you've got a choice.
Be a scholar, make $1.
Free means that you get a voice.